What's up? I'm Nate Bargatze from Netflix, The Tennessee Kid, from my own special. That's where I'm from. So go watch it, and I'm here to answer the internet. All right. Would you rather be a clown or a magician? This is a good question, because my dad did both, and he's a mix of. They're both good, honest professions, and I think you want to be a magician. A clown doesn't get the respect you would think, and so that's it. Yeah. What is the fiercest animal you think you could take in a fight? Pretty wild. Fiercest animal, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like an anteater, maybe? Is that a fierce animal? I bet they're more dangerous than you think, just like every animal. And it's gross because of the nose and stuff, but I think you could really control their head with the nose. So it'd be pretty easy. If you had to pick one person to be the ambassador for the human race to meet aliens, who would it be? Could pick one person who's like a fun, kind of fun. You guys, you're talking about Henry Winkler because he was here. He would be a good person to that's like us, man. We're like fun. He used to be real cool. He could show videos of being like, here's what the evolution of what we do become to him now and the Fonz. Who would win in a fight in their prime, Michael Keaton or John Bon Jovi? In their prime. Michael Keaton was Batman. Right? That Michael Keaton? Or the comedian, the stand-up. What if I just know him from stand-up? You talking about the stand-up comedian, Michael Keaton? He did stand-up for like 6 months. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. So that would be when he's in his prime, when he was in the stand-up circuit. And John Bon Jovi, currently in his prime. Both are alive still, and I like to get answers off they're both alive. I would imagine Michael Keaton, because I think he's just got like some darkness to him, and John Bon Jovi, I've never seen him, so I don't know if he's a big dude, but I feel like sometimes those guys, like you meet them or see them, and it's a very small, it's like a lady, and then Michael Keaton was Batman. He has to be a decent size for that. Bon Jovi. Would you rather throw up every time someone says McDonald's or wear a fedora for the rest of your life? And if anybody asks about it, you have to sincerely say, I just like the way it looks. Someone says, I would rather wear the fedora. I would be, throw up every time someone says McDonald's. I don't want to be around. I'm around McDonald's a lot, and people that talk about McDonald's regularly. So McDonald's is very much in my life. It would be too much throwing up. And a fedora, I think I could get used to being, I just like the way it looks. And and that's all I have to say about it, I like the way it looks. And then I would say it so much that everybody would just know he likes the way it looks. You're stuck on a deserted island for a year, but you can bring one person with you. Who do you pick? So, did my wife write this? Just to see, take the wife out of it because that's not a fun answer. This is something that could happen in real life. Who's going to be a fun? Tom Hanks, I think I would bring, because Tom Hanks, he was on, even though it is a movie, I would think because he studies movies. And he probably for that role, so he's a fun guy, great stories, but then also probably I remember, he would know some situations because he worked on them in a movie about a deserted island. If you're stuck in a food and had to eat your way out of it, what would it be? So you'd be starting in the middle. That could, sometimes the middle is it's my least favorite part of food. I like the condiments and the outside of things. I think Big Mac, you'd be right by the pickle. They have really good pickles. Their pickles are greener than most. I have a real dill pickle. Like I don't like, some dill pickles are like whiter, and I like the green ones. And Wendy's they changed their pickles. It's infuriating. Like they just do it. Like it's the same thing, you know. It's like my mom trying to make me eat. Like you don't even taste it, and you're like, I do. A burrito, because you're just in it. You might as well be in it. We talked about it earlier. Chili cheese burrito at Taco Bell, which they don't do anymore. So they have to bring it back to put me back in it. But I was a big fan. I think it'd be fun to get out of it. This is something I'd love to be a part of one day. Would you rather date a girl who laughs at everything or nothing? You know, it's like the Seinfeld episode, the girl that doesn't laugh at nothing. I mean, I think you're gonna have to go everything, just because I think nothing would get super old, and you do like I know the feeling of no one laughing at something you say. I've been feeling it all day here, and I think everything is like you can at least, you know, it would definitely get super old though, man. It would get so old. Like I think obviously you want everything. I could be switching and just, even in my business, a world of laughs. I think I'm actually changing, going nothing, because I think it'd be too much, and nothing I could just deal with. Like, you know, she's not fun. Like I like this fedora. I like the way it looks. My girlfriend's not fun. I would get used to saying those two things, and that's how I'd enter a room. I like the way it looks. She doesn't laugh at anything. Let's have a good time. Would you rather have a dog's personality in a cat body or a cat's personality in a dog's body? Y'all do a lot of this kind of stuff, don't you? Y'all do. Would you rather have this in a this or that in a this of that? Dog's personality in a cat body or a cat's personality in a dog. I mean, I don't mind a cat's personality. I think I have it, and you know, it's like a little like you just don't trust you know, just like I don't know about this guy. Like it's like a lot of that, and I would rather have. A cat's personality in a dog's body. Dog's body's like, you know, you could be a gigantic dude. If you're a big dog, no one's gonna talk about your personality. You know, they're not gonna say anything to your face about it. So I'll do cat personality in dog's body. You've been put in charge of running heck. Oh, hell.
No, this is actually.
Oh, heck. It's called.
You can't curse. This is for
I would love it. Y'all making that sensitive to me. You're like, you think you can handle? Hell. Could you do one more, maybe? You've been put in charge of running heck, the afterlife, for people not evil enough for hell. What's the first torture you design? So they're getting a torture, but they're not.
Like murderers and like rapists, not terrible people.
But so it's got to be. It can't be a crazy torture. It has to be something easy, like an annoying, like just, you know. I'd give them. I'd make them marry someone that laughs at nothing, and they have to live with that.
Well done.
All right, thank you, dude. Thanks, buddy. Absolutely.